What's going on, guys? This is Ice Kings. We're back with another episode of Road to the Show, first game of AAA, and I have a little bit of a topic I guess we can talk about today while we're playing this game. I am super confused right now. I am not even gonna lie. So, I was just going through my channel. If you didn't notice, I got a new channel banner, I got a new logo, I put my Twitter up on my thing, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, make sure to go to my channel, click on my Twitter, you can follow me from there. But I was just looking at my channel, I was going through my playlist, and I do this every now and again to make sure that my channel's organized. I switched up the view, so actually if you're like a new subscriber or a new like viewer to the channel, you can like see like, what to watch and stuff like that. You can see it if you're a subscriber too, but but I was going through my playlist and I was like, MLB Pack and Play only has 14 videos in it. So, I was expecting to have to go through and find the video on my channel. But I was going through my channel and apparently episode 13 of Pack and Play just doesn't exist. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure why exactly it doesn't exist. But sure enough, it's not there. So I cheated y'all out of an episode of Pack and Play. I'm sorry. It actually really concerns me though, because I mean, granted, around that time of me doing that was like in the middle of summer. That's whenever my sleep schedule started getting really screwed up, and this is what I would do at that point. I would stay up till about 6:30 in the morning. Oh, my window unit's on in the back. Y'all can probably hear that. It's probably no one. That's not good. Okay, so I was just going through, and it's not there. Like, it's not anywhere on my channel. So, I'm not sure what happened episode 13. Maybe I just forgot to upload it or something. But, I'm sorry about that. That's unfortunate. That's hilarious. But, yeah, that's all I want to talk about, really. I do like the way the channel looks now, though. We have like that set up to where you can see like my most recent post. I have my popular uploads up here, and I'm actually looking at it right now. My first episode of Pack and Play has 112 views. It just blows my mind. That's amazing. I never expected to get over 112 views on my first episode of Pack and Play. I was expecting to get that like far down the road. But here we go. High fastball. We stroked that one. So the hit streak still lives. And I'm expecting for AAA to be a little bit tougher. I'm expecting to not be able to hit it over as much. But, I mean, you can't fight the old 30-game hit streak veteran. It just doesn't happen. So, I don't know what I was trying to talk about. But, oh yeah, I'm thinking about starting a Minecraft series. I just posted I'm about to post a video on of my Auction Block series, episode 2. Well, you're probably gonna see this after that episode goes up, to be honest with you. But I ask a whole bunch of questions in that video actually, and one of them happens to be you may bring back like games like UFC or Minecraft and stuff like that. So if Minecraft gets a yes, I'll definitely be uploading it. For some reason, whenever I do Minecraft, I stay at about 25 frames, which it's actually not that bad. I haven't gone back and looked at the video in my computer, because if you use OBS, it saves straight to your videos. So, I haven't gone and looked at it yet, so I'm not sure how it looks or anything like that. Hopefully, I'm praying that it looks good, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. I'm not even going to lie. Because, actually, whenever I said in my video, do y'all want to see Minecraft, I got super excited about it, because I think that'd be a fun series, because what I would do is I know this is totally different off the topic, but I would start off in I would play like my first season would be like a survival, and then season 2 would be like a modded series and stuff like that. So I'm sure you don't care about that. But baseball news. What in the world were the Blue Jays thinking? Why did they get Troy Tulowitzki? They had Jose Reyes. I know. I didn't keep up with his stats, but I know Troy Tulowitzki was not doing good. I know that's a fact. He was not doing the best. But why would you get somebody that's not doing good and then get rid of someone who is good? That just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense. And then a good trade that actually went on is I learned about this from actually one of my subscribers. The the Royals got Cueto, which that's I mean, if you're a Royals fan, you got to be happy about that. That is an amazing trade for y'all. I mean, I really can't. I mean, I don't know a lot about the Royals. I know they're a decent team, but I don't know if they're, spectacular. Actually, let's look at it right now. What are the standings? What are the MLB standings? Boink. Okay. So, we got full standings. Okay, so the Royals are in the AL Central, and they're leading their division, so they're doing pretty good this year. They're actually doing fantastic this year. Holy moly. They almost, if they win 8 more games without losing, they will have a 500 average. Wow, I need to start keeping up with this. This is cool. Let's see. The Yankees, they're leading their division, but you know, they're not barely leading their division, but they're barely positive. Well, by 14 games. If I could count, I'll tell you what, this would be a great day. Oh, that's an awful hit. Why did the... I don't know. I am flabbergasted. The Blue Jays are 50-50, and they... Oh, I don't know. Why in the world? You know what? If I tried to figure everybody else out, I tell you what, the Red Sox aren't doing good at all. Didn't they? No, I'm not even gonna say that because if I mess that up, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Um, let's see here. I gotta feel it. I gotta concentrate on this one. Okay, so you know what's upsetting? So you got yourself the AL West. Now I want you. Oh God, what in the? I had my controller jammed to the right and he ran forward. Oh gosh, throwing it home. So you got the AL West. Number one, how in the world are the Rangers in the West? They're like Central, not West, but okay. Apparently I don't know geography. So you got a team like the Rangers and the Mariners and the Athletics. The A's were really good last year. The Mariners, eh. The Rangers, they're just kind of chilling in the division, to be honest with you. But you got teams like the Astros, which the Astros are pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. But then you got the Angels. Now, how in the world? And people wonder this, like teams like, for example, for football, teams like the Saints. People say, how did they make it to the playoffs? Because they compete with like the Buccaneers. I'm sorry if you like the Buccaneers, but the Buccaneers are not good. Hopefully, Jameis Winston can do something good for y'all. The Falcons. The Falcons were good whenever Michael Vick played for them, like before his whole incident happened. Um, and the Panthers are actually good. They're getting decent, but Cam Newton's still a young quarterback. He's still going through that. I like to call it the stupid phase of whenever, quarterbacks are just getting into the league because they want, all they want is, the fame and stuff like that. So it takes them a little bit to get out of here. I rocked. That was a curveball too. Get out of here, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. So they say like, how do they make it to the playoffs? Well, that's why because, they don't have very good teams. And people like I'm not saying whenever I say this, I'm not saying that the Angels are lucky by any means, but I mean, they got one team to compete against right now. They are leading the Rangers by, can I count? By 8 games. And you really think that the Rangers are going to catch up to them? I mean, the Astros very well could beat them because they're tied right now, but the Astros have played 2 more games, and that might come back to haunt the Angels, or the Astros. Okay, so let's keep on going down. The Cardinals, I mean, they're kind of another team in my opinion. They ooh, that would have been a good hit if I would have got so super solid contact, but it was just a little dwiddler. The Cardinals is another thing. I mean, they're in the division with the Cubs, the Reds, the Brewers, and the Pirates. The Reds, they're good. They're just having an off season apparently, and they just lost Cueto, so now they're really gonna struggle. The Pirates are good too, but the problem with the Pirates is, they can't ever seem, in my opinion, of course, this is coming from, just me, don't take this, like, to heart, but they just never seem to go anywhere. They're kind of like, I'm trying to relate this to football, because I actually know a little bit about football. They're kind of like, oh my lord, it's one of the, okay, I gotta look this up real quick, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, NFL divisions, here we go. I don't want to look at the standings. I just want to look at the divisions. Okay, so here we go. there's a division that has a whole bunch of. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell y'all something right now. I'm probably gonna get flack in the comment section for this, but the AFC East, the Patriots are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs every year. If you think that they're not guaranteed a spot, you are lying to yourself because the Miami Dolphins, I don't think they've gone positive for the past 30 years. I could be wrong, but I don't even think whenever they had Dan Marino they went positive. But the Jets, I'm not even getting into that. And the Buffalo Bills, I mean, everybody gives them crap, but the Buffalo Bills are going to come out and they're going to do something great. Y'all just wait. We actually hit a first home run that game. So, that's pretty cool. Um okay, so let's go do the through here. Like the Ravens, that's a good example right there. They got the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a pretty decent team, don't get me wrong. But they got that's a constant battle every year, and that's why that division is such like whenever the Ravens play the Steelers, that's why it's such a good game every time because they got so much to fight for. Whenever the New England Patriots play the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken, they lost to the Dolphins. So who should have went to the playoffs? Probably the Dolphins. I'm just kidding. The Patriots won it fair and well, I almost said they won it fair and square. Not too sure if they won it fair and square, but they won it nevertheless. I didn't really care who won it this year. I don't care too much for the Seahawks. I don't want to see someone win the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. That's just not, that kind of demotivates every other team because it's just like, oh, they're gonna keep on winning. Um, okay. And then you got the AFC South. It's a shame that a team from there has to go to the playoffs. Now, the Colts. The Colts are probably my second favorite team just because whenever I was younger I liked them. But my favorite quarterback in the league is Andrew Luck. And, I really think that if Andrew Luck had a better wide receiver core around him, I think he could have done something in the playoffs, to be 100% honest with you. Just because, I mean, he's talented, don't get me wrong. And he's kind of, how like you got people like Cam Newton and Robert Griffin III who they could now Andrew Luck is a running quarterback, but you got Robert Griffin and them who they just want to run. Andrew Luck knows when to sit back in the pocket and throw the ball. That's what distinguishes him from the rest. But they could do good. And then you got this is what I was thinking about this division right here, the AFC West with the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Chiefs. All three good teams. The Raiders they don't even count. They got what one win last year. It was I mean it was the Chiefs are kind of. I think after they lost Eric Berry last year, they were just kind of, I don't know if they were going to the playoffs anyways, but can you imagine being on a team and losing one of your best players? Like, I don't know if I'd even want to play as a team anymore. I would just kind of want, to go to Eric Berry's house and tell him that you're sorry. But, so you got the Broncos and the Chargers. The Chargers and the Broncos are both really, really great teams. And that's a constant struggle, too. But it's a shame that you can't just take a team like the AFC South and you can't put like the Chargers in there. I guess that's why they have wild cards, but I think y'all know what I'm saying. Like it's a shame that someone has to fight extra games just because of these crappy teams. But it's all the luck of the draw. I'm sure back whenever the leagues were different, it was different. Okay, so and then the North. I mean, of course, every Cowboys fan is a little bit salty about the Green Bay Packers game. Personally, I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. I mean, it's just a football game. I'm not gonna get angry about it. But I mean, the Bears. I think the Bears got what 4 wins last year. The Vikings. They didn't have Adrian Peterson, so they're not doing anything. The Packers. Aaron Rodgers is probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now, arguably, of course. And then the Lions, they have Megatron. All you gotta do is just throw the ball in the air, and somehow he'll come down with it. Um, you know, Obviously the Cowboys division, it's going to be a good season this year because the only reason the Cowboys did well, I'm a Cowboys fan saying this, the only reason they did as well as they did last year is because they had DeMarco Murray. Now, that being said, the reason that they lost a lot of key games is also because of DeMarco Murray because he refuses to hold on to the ball. He refuses to. So, that's just I don't know. You can never have if every team could have a player like if this is what I don't understand. If I were in the NFL and I knew I had a problem with fumbling the ball, I would run up the middle with both hands around the ball at all times and just learn how to run like that. Because think about it, if DeMarco Murray, the game that I'm talking about was the same game that Des Bryant lost the or didn't catch the ball or whatever. That what in the world? Why didn't my guy blend over? People say that, that play lost the Cowboys the game. That play did not lose the Cowboys the game at any point. Like, that, if you think that that lost the Cowboys the game, then you did not really watch that game. What lost the Cowboys the game was the run play whenever DeMarco Murray took the ball, he ran to the right. I remember this. And Julio Peppers, no, is it Julius or Julio? I can't remember. I think it's Julius Peppers. Yeah, there's like the 7 foot tall guy. He reached his arm and around DeMarco Murray and hit the ball out because DeMarco Murray was like palming the football. So, ooh, look at that beautiful glove flip. He pretty much palmed the ball, and so all Julius Peppers had to do was make a great play and tap it out of his hands, and then we lost the ball. And if you look at it, if he would have got past Julius Peppers, he probably would have because he was outrunning him. Julius Peppers got him from behind. He would have had open shot for the end zone. So, I mean, if he could just learn to hold on to the ball. And my thing is people are like, I've heard a lot of people say, DeMarco Murray is going to do great for the Eagles and stuff like that. I don't think he is. If you look at the Dallas Cowboys O-line, they have the best offensive line in the league. That's a fact. Have I got to hit this game yet? If I haven't got to hit this game, that's going to be a problem. Okay. We got to get hit right now. I'm not sure if we got a hit yet. Let me concentrate real quick, then I'll get back on my rant. If you look at, they got Zach Martin, Tyron Smith. They got, what's his name? Travis something or other. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I think the hitting streak's over, boys. If I didn't get a hit already. Oh, no, I did get a hit. I got a hit down third base line. But yeah, I think the Eagles have one good offensive lineman that is like, an outstanding player. And DeMarco Murray's not really pleb. DeMarco Murray he's a great running back and all, but he's not exactly a, break 14 tackles and run down the field like Frank Gore running back. And if you think that he is, that's your own personal opinion. I personally don't think that he's like that, but, So that was a pretty good rant, I'm not gonna lie. And my thing is, I was thinking about this whenever it happened. That catch that Odell Beckham Jr. got, that was... if you're watching that game and you're a Cowboys fan, I remember it was so funny. I wasn't watching the game, I was actually playing Madden. And I walked out in the living room, and do you ever walk out in the living room and you just like pet your dog for no reason? I walked out in the living room and I started petting my dog, and I looked to my right and I see, I watched the play live. Like, believe it or not, I walked out as this was happening, and I see him running down the field, and I was like, oh, Eli Manning's throwing it down the field, and I see Odell Beckham lean back like that, and I was like, what the heck? Is he about to break his neck? And I see him catch it and come down with it, and I was like, are you serious? Like, I was mind blown that he made that catch. That was amazing. So we're gonna play one more game. We're on a pretty bad losing streak at the moment. We're not gonna go to the whatchamacallits. Okay, let's go ahead and look to Sport Division. Like I said, the Saints already went on that. And then the NFC West. This is what kills me about Seahawks fans. They're like, my Seahawks made it to the thing. Who do they got to play against? I know the Cardinals did good this year, but after what's his face got injured, who's the Cardinals quarterback? That dude was doing good at the beginning of the year. He absolutely destroyed the Cowboys the first game that they played. I think it was the first game of the season actually. They got crushed. Not crushed, but they got made look like an idiot at home. I think it was at home, but all I know is they got beat. But you got the Rams. Okay, think about it this way. Last year, the Seahawks, they lost. If I'm not mistaken, they lost. I know for a fact they lost to the Rams. They lost to the Cowboys. I'm not sure. I'm about to look it up right now because I need to know this. Okay, we need to go back. Seattle Seahawks 2014 record. Okay, I'm about to shoot some facts out at y'all real quick. And obviously, if you have your own opinion, let me know in the comment section below. It's not telling me their wins or losses, so we're gonna have to figure this out here in a minute. Boink. Oh, man. Okay, come on now. Okay. We're gonna click on this and see if it doesn't pop up. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so wins and losses of the Seahawks. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find this, to be honest with you. Oh, no. Okay, all we gotta do is click 2014 right here. I love how we're on totally different sports. Okay, so preseason doesn't count because most people don't try in preseason. Okay, so they lost to the Cowboys, they lost to the Rams, and then they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I want you to tell me something. If you lose to the Rams, and then, okay, so granted, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if this is a fact or not, so don't quote me on this. That might be out of here. That's what I'm talking about. The game that the Seattle Seahawks played Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, that's it right there. Because the good quarterback that they had got injured. So, the fact that they only beat them by that was crazy to me. But, I mean, oh, this is pretty funny, actually. 2 games in a row that the Seahawks played, they beat them 19-3. So they had a good season. I'm not going to lie. They had a good season. But, you know. They lost. Well, never mind. I said I wasn't going to bring that up, but I don't know. It flabbergasts me every time people say that, certain teams are good. Like, I'm not going to lie. Certain teams are pretty good. Like, you got the Packers. They're a good team, but they don't have anybody to play against, really. I mean, and this is gonna start a riot if someone's a big college football fan. But whenever people say certain things, especially since the list this year, what's his face, whatever they're called, won. Like people who say that Oregon's really good. Yes, I mean I'm not gonna lie. There's certain people in Oregon that are good, and Oregon is good whenever they play people in their division. But whenever they come to the SEC, I mean, they kind of get wrecked, if you know what I'm saying. Oh lordy, that's funny. But I'm not even gonna start college football because people get intense over some college football. Oh, that makes me laugh. Alrighty. I can't believe we got a hit. Oh, we've hit back-to-back home runs thinking about it now. After this game, I need to check, whatchamacallit, ooh, that was in the very bottom, too. I need to check what I'm doing so far compared to Alexi Ramirez. Here we go, that's 2 hits back-to-back. Are you guys just ever in a really good mood and you just want to do stuff? Like today, I woke up this morning and I woke up at 7:30, which is, well, I didn't wake up. My mom woke me up, and because she had to go to Mobile to take a test for her job and stuff like that. So I've had the whole day to myself at my house. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna play some video games. Why not? Right here we go. Gonna steal. That's such a glitch. It's so awesome though. Not even gonna lie. That's so broken. Oh god. What the heck just happened? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my door because I heard my cat outside. And I looked back and I'm just standing there chilling. Alright, I got you. Oh gosh, you guys know what happens whenever there's 2 outs and I'm up to bat. Bad things. Uh-oh, did it get past him? Oh, baby. We got 2 RBIs. We are doing good this game. Whew. After this, I don't know what I want to do. I almost want to upload like 40 videos in a day, but I know if I do that, I won't have any videos. Because my problem is like, this is what happens. I record about, if this is how my recording schedule normally goes, I record one, like whenever I did Pack and Play, I recorded one of those like every other day. Just because like Pack and Play it's so like the file is like 3 gigs because it's like a 30-minute video, and that's the same way with these. But normally I haven't like. This is a question for y'all. Normally, I leave these videos, raw, uncut, just because I talk the whole time. If y'all want to see, like, just the highlights, which I think that's kind of boring. Like, I personally like watching the whole game. I mean, being on base, yeah, that's really, really boring. I'm not going to disagree with you on that one. But, I like watching the whole game. It's just, it's fun. But, oh, we're safe. Oh, that was a fail, boy. If y'all want to, put them in, want me to put them into like 10-minute videos, what we could probably do is put them into 10-minute videos. We'll only be able to do 2 games an episode, though. We could do 2 games an episode, 10-minute videos, and, I don't know. I mean, if you want a shorter episode, which I've never heard of anybody wanting shorter episodes. Every time I watch videos on YouTube, I always want, like, the long 40-minute episodes. But, I mean, I guess it's up to you. But anyways, I normally record 2 Road to the Shows, like, whenever I recorded my episode I got robbed. After I got robbed, I recorded the episode of me going to the, the All-Star Game and stuff like that. And then I'm recording this one right now, then I'm going to record another one after it. So, be expecting another Road to the Show. I just really enjoy Road to the Show. It's just, whoa. I like playing as one character. But I also like playing as a whole team. That's also like another thing I like doing. So, that's why MLB has such a great balance of everything, especially now that it has like an ultimate team slash, type deal. That's why this game is awesome. I think I hear some doors shutting outside my house, so. Or not outside my house, in my house. So my mom might be home. Although I don't think that she's home because the babysitter for her is like supposed to. So the babysitter comes up today, and my sister's sick, so she has to be babysat. So look, we're about to make it second again. So she pulls up to the house and it's 7:30 in the morning, and because my dog, like, where I live on the water, so whenever it rains a lot, which it has recently, the water gets real high, and my dog's, like, scared that she's gonna get, like, bitten by a snake, which, I thought was pretty stupid of the dog, because the dog, like, has good smelling, but yesterday, my other dog, Roxy, she was chilling outside, and a snake, like, crawled up, like, right beside her, and, she, of course, like, freaked out, tried to go bite it and stuff like that. Unfortunately, she didn't bite it. Gosh, I got caught. She didn't get it, which would have been awesome. Can you imagine? I would have definitely posted a picture on Twitter or something of my dog getting that. That would have been awesome. But, if y'all want to follow me on Twitter, I have the link. And, if y'all want me to be more active, I can. I can, like, even whenever videos get posted, I can put it on Twitter, I mean, that's no big deal. oh God, I can't speak. I'll probably, if I do that, I'll probably just type in, the title of the name and say the video's live. And then y'all can go to YouTube and check it out. Just because I'd be doing it off my phone, and I can't. I don't have my YouTube channel for iSnipe Kings on my phone, just because I have all my subscriptions on my other account. So that's why I don't do that. So I'll just say the video's live, and you can go check it out. And plus, I think if you watch it on your phone, anyways, you have the app. And if you don't have the app for YouTube, I don't know what you're doing. You better get it, because it's so much better than watching it on the thing. And what's weird? The other day I was going through my videos, and for some reason, like, I have it set to where my Elgato records in 720p, and I was going through my videos, and there's like a couple of them that I can watch in 1080p, and I have no idea why. I've yet to figure it out. But hey, I mean, it's fine with me. Good quality is always good. And I think we're finally back, boys. We're winning. Let's see if we can't get this recording session to exactly 30 minutes. We're 20 seconds away. Well, since I said that, we're just going to chill right here. We got 10 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out right here. Alright, guys, this is iSnipe Kings, and this has been an episode of Road to the Show. We got player of the game, and, yeah, this is iSnipe Kings, and I'll see you guys next